I'm out with my DJI Neo. Now I'm going to use my goggles free. I'm not going to use my motion controller free because I asked you guys out there about the FPV remote controller free. What a mouthful. I bought one. But I think I'm ready for the next stage, and that's going into manual. But to go to manual, guys, I didn't know. You can't use this thing. You can only use this in sports and normal mode. To go into manual, you need this. So, I thought first, I'll try out the Neo. I think the Neo is a little bit slower, but we'll find out, because I've never done manual. But I think today's video, I'll just be trying out, because I've got to get used to the sticks. There's a few things in there I don't know too much about. I've seen a few videos. It's a little bit complicated to me, but as always, practice, practice, practice. So in today's video, it's trying out the FPV remote controller free. If you ain't got one, get one. What I must point out at the beginning, guys, you do need to link up the FPV remote controller free to all your gear. And all that means is attaching the cable to your phone, do it through the Fly app. It is pretty easy. I mean, there's loads of videos out. I don't need to show you guys. Gosh, you're not stupid, are you? But it's pretty easy. Once it's all linked together, it goes straight into it. And obviously remembering just to check, I always check it on the switch to make sure it's in the Neo. But usually it does it for you straight away. But anyway, we'll just get on with it. Right, unfortunately on this one, until I get used to it, the only way I can start the drone and take off is by bringing the sticks in. So if I just bring the sticks into the middle, that starts the engine. And apparently if you push the stick forward, because I've got it in normal mode, so stick forward. So this, guys, this is my first time, so please bear with me. I'm using the stick to the right. I've got the video on as well, so hopefully you can see that. Okay, so I'm just gonna mess about with this. This is my first time using the sticks. There's a bit of wind about. I've gone up to about 100 foot near on. Okay, I'm just gonna drop it down. Now I'm right in thinking with this I can use the gimbal, bit like using the head thing. Okay, so we'll just bring it forward with the sticks. So the speed's about 12 miles per hour. Using both sticks there. And I think like anything else, it's going out practicing with this. Will I go in? I will put it into sports mode. I think once you start flying the FPV drones, especially in this mode, it feels so slow. Now, when Yogi was learning the other week, he had it in beginner's mode, and that was even slower. So I think the more you fly these things, the more you want the speed. Now it's picking up a little bit, probably because the wind's behind it. I'll just sort of be aware, you can see those pylon cables over there. I'm ready for sports mode. Now, I know it's one of these buttons. I'm sorry, guys, I have to move the goggles a minute. Okay, sports mode, there it is. Right, so this is what happens this time. I'll just bring it up a bit high. So the speed's picked up a bit. We're doing about 20, 19, I suppose, roughly. I'll just bring it back and we'll just see, drop it down a bit as well. I'm ready for something else. Okay, so it's that button, isn't it? Alright, so we got normal. Right, I'm right in thinking what I got to do now. I got to go into the settings to change it to manual. So see if we can do it on here. Go down to settings, probably control, remote controller. Let's see if I can go down to, what's that then? Right, so there's manual. Okay. Master in flying required before switching to M mode. Tighten the screws behind the throttle stick to keep it from recently automatic. Okay, so I'm going straight into it now. So at the moment I'm just getting everything ready. So it's in neutral, which is good. I'll just put the sticks in. Okay, and then I was told to push the stick forward. Okay. Okay, so I'm just getting set up. Right, hopefully if I push the... Okay. Home point updated. I've got it in manual now. Okay, it didn't seem to be rising for some reason. Okay, let's bring it back towards me then. Right, it did say... Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Let's put it... I'll put it back down to the manual. Hello. Oh, fucking hell. Where's it going? Oof. Fucking hell. So, I learned a very important thing there. I'm not ready to go in manual yet. And that's because mainly I don't really understand the controls. I don't think. It just went off one. Guys, that's what I make these videos for. So you don't make that mistake. Anyway, using the Neo, I thought was a good thing to do really, because there's no way I'm going to use this one in manual at the moment. What I will do in a mo, I'll go back into normal and I'll fly, get used to the sticks. But a lot of people say, there's a free app online, which I've tried to remember and put it up there, and use a simulator first and get used to this when moving the sticks. And we'll see how we go from there. But I'm going to give another go. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to put it back in the manual. I think I've learnt my lesson. Another thing you've got to understand, guys, when you're flying it for the first time, make sure it's in a nice open area. Now, I put on the bleeper, which I'll just show you now. That worked, which was amazing. So it wasn't too difficult to find. But I'm sure if I was out in the mountains or something, or especially even worse, in a built-up area, like a park or something, that could have been a problem. But anyway, I've learnt a lesson. Hopefully, you've learnt a lesson as well. That's why I think personally, I mean, we're talking $200, whereas this is like twice the price. I looked at the drone itself, looked fine. The camera's fine. The prop guards are fine, except one of the props is actually broken off. You can see that. This is one there. And I didn't bring out the props. So anyway, there's going to be another video very soon showing you how to replace the Neo props and removing these guards as well.